Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ellison, and from the outskirts of the Mushroom Kingdom, I'd like to officially welcome you to the post-game of Super Mario Odyssey. In the last episode, we defeated the evil Bowser on the moon. We objected to an unrighteous wedding that was taking place, and best of all, we rescued the princess, which means a whole host of new activities are opened up across the kingdoms we've already visited, including a few new ones that we haven't explored much, such as the private property of one Princess Peach. So first we're going to go and check out this incredibly adorable garden that this toad is very proud of having built from the ground up. And for that I can give him the most respect, unlike this damn bunny rabbit. Oh, okay. Thank you. So again, we get the very familiar jingle, and we also have proper purple coins to take into consideration. There is actually quite a lot of new things that have been introduced to us now that the game has opened up. A lot of people would consider the post game to be far superior to everything before it, and to a certain extent, I would agree. Things are essentially going to be on overdrive from here on out. And before we get too much to exploring around here, there are a few seeds that I do want to get planted. And we'll collect a couple of these purple coins along the way. You'll see we have our friend, Mr. Sheep, that we have to take all the way to the other side of the kingdom. So I'll probably do a little bit of that off screen, but I believe there are 6 of them that we've got to do there. We've also got a couple of these little spots, giving us some love and some hills that love to be explored by little dogs. You are the owner. I can't tell if you're just really good with animals or if you just don't give them the respect they need, because obviously a dog this dashing, this handsome, probably could use a leash. Otherwise someone would probably run off with him, but he's going to reveal the greatest treasure of them all. That is that incredible leap. Here, you can take Cappy and let him stay yappy for all I care, because I don't want nothing to do with him. He has cursed me for long enough, and I really would like him out of my life now. I mean, we've already reached the post-credits. It's done. No, but we go and bring the dog over here, and he's gonna, perhaps reveal something that we've been wanting to take a look at. Like another moon? Oh, yeah. Such a good dog. Well, as far as things are concerned, you might have noticed there is a distinct lack of music here. And the reason for that being is that we'll eventually be learned the most incredible method of making our own playlist out of music that's already in the game. And you'll notice that this toad, this adorable ass toad wearing these headphones, is going to introduce us to the novel concept of our music list, because he's searching for all kinds of music. So, depending on what theme he's looking for, he might reward you. This one being flat and blocky classic. Oh yeah. So, anything that essentially has 8-bit in the title is good for him, but out of all of these, I would say my favorite is probably Lake Lamode for now. Oh. It just sounds like it was ripped straight out of Final Fantasy or something, but I feel like it's been a while since we've listened to it. And we can always go for more jamming in the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, nice. It's fun to travel around while listening to your favorite music. You're preaching to the choir, brother. So, yeah, that is Yoshi's quote-unquote house over there, and you'll notice the music does keep playing. It's kind of a shame that they didn't incorporate any elements of like a playlist or randomization. You just have to go into your menu and change it all manually every single time. Although I think I might have accidentally broke it by playing that stereo. Whoops. Anyways, this popped out of the tail, which from a certain angle might not necessarily look like that, but that's okay. We have these retro-ass looking mushrooms that are extremely bouncy, and you saw her, you know her, you know we're gonna go visit her. It's our friend Dory. Although this one doesn't really offer anything good for us, unfortunately, except perhaps a future thumbnail. But you'll have noticed that over the course of our time here, there are certain guardhouses and pipes that will actually lead you to revamped boss fights. And I think I will tackle all of them in their own episode and just make sure that we go through all of the tenets of what's changed and what's cool, because there are definitely some upgrades to these fights. We've also got the mushroom pond here and another one of these that I do want to take back. So if we do this, there we go. We can go and kind of make our way a little bit faster. It's not as effectively as you would think. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty easy to access for the most part. And while I guess most of the bosses aren't dramatically different, they are much more difficult. So for example, Monsieur Lancer, he actually takes flight to the skies, and it's going to be rainy, so you have infinite water use for your gushing, and the fight against the Lightning Lord of Demons. Oh man, that one is actually a lot more difficult too, so I think mostly they'll all be worth showing off at some point. So we have 28. I'm purposely waiting to go into the crazy cap shop for something, but it probably won't be too difficult to find our way through with just a couple more. Maybe once we get to half, but ooh, hi. Ooh, what a hop up there. So this is the corral that we need to take our sheepy friends to. So we'll be sure to do that. Oh, and by the way, I've probably already done it in editing. I meant to bring it up sooner, but since there's no music playing right now, I will add in something underneath so that it isn't just us running around like this. I know it's supposed to feel familiar, but I still think it's necessary so that you don't just hear a bunch of sound effects and me yapping. So here, now let's grab these. And sure, we'll send Sean the sheep up here. Try not to bounce them off onto the edge. If you lead them into water, they will spontaneously combust, so be careful about that. Could you mind helping out, brother? There you go. What do you have to say? He's lost 6 of these sheep, and so whenever you enter or leave this place, they will stay in there, which is a nice little upgrade, but the reason why I came back here is because here is our 4th and final seed, and eventually, ooh, I won't waste so many mushrooms, but we'll take this, and there we are. So I gotta remember to keep my wits about me because I've been playing a lot more Donkey Kong Bonanza since the last time I brought it up, and it's just been so hot I haven't been able to record much. But I was editing, I think, episode 18, and I sounded very critical of the game, and I even said Odyssey might be better than Bonanza, but I might have been talking out my ass because I've been enjoying it a lot more recently, and it wasn't like anything against it at first. It just, for some reason, was giving me a headache, and I think it might have just been because of the heat. I mean, it hasn't been a particularly warm summer. We've only had like, what, one 100-degree plus day since, I guess, last year, but it was just one of those things where I could not focus on it without it giving me a headache, so I had been trying to like not spend too much time with it, and then I randomly go back to it and it like clicked. So maybe I was just more hydrated. I don't know. But there is a beanstalk and a very happy looking toad over there. So yeah, I believe this little area over here would take us to Monsieur Lancer, and that's fun and all, but there are a few more things I want to explore, namely in grabbing the rest of these incredible purple coins. Thank you. There's even more over here. And once we're able to go back to the cap shop, that's when we'll really enjoy things. Oof, what a grab. So, oh, Koopster, it's always gotta be the Koopa troops who just are so cocky enough to think that they should race you and probably beat you. But this guy, ooh, the thrill of a good race, nothing better. Really? Nothing? Well, in each of the kingdoms, the roving racers have made their candid appearance. They rove the globe, racing everywhere they can get to. We essentially need to race twice. Once to essentially get an easy star, and then the other you actually have to be pretty good at it. You usually have different circumstances to work around, but the regular cup is pretty straightforward. You can even see that they added more of those flowers for us to grab, and all we have to do is get to the front there. So let's see if we can do this. I won't show these all the time just because I don't know that it's necessary, but that guy just straight up bonked. And we'll just go and grab this one too. Probably go up this side. And you can usually beat them pretty handily. I mean, it doesn't take very long to get here. And, you know, it'll take him probably 30 seconds to get up there. But if you can beat my score, feel free to submit a video response in the form of a video comment. And, God, how long ago did those get discontinued? Wasn't that like 2012 where video responses were a thing? I've been going through a bunch of nostalgic videos of other people who heavily utilized video responses, and I was like, man, those used to be pretty big, but apparently they only had a click-through rate of like 0.1% or something ridiculous, so it makes sense why they decided to cut them out. So now we have the advent of a gold Koopa shell, and he is going to be extra annoying because he shows you all the ways that you should probably take to win and be victorious, but I'll just basically do the same thing and somehow score worse than before. Oop, there we go. Did not mean to do that. Someone bonked. But I beat my old score anyway, so all is fine and dandy. Yeah, I'm afraid to even look at the leaderboards for this one because I feel like people have probably broken this like no one's business. But we're now a Master Cup of free running, and Mario is absolutely thrilled. So with that having been said and done, we have 55 purple coins already without really too much hesitation or any wrongdoing. Oh, and there's the bonk. The one that I was looking for. Thank you. And there's a lot of stuff on this side of the world, but let me double check before we leave if there is anything on this. I'm assuming they're guard towers. Yes, I grabbed it. We're fine there. Let's head over here. Let's go and chat it up with our friends here on the stone fountain area. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. My bad. I'm just incapable of doing semi-decent platforming, it seems. We'll talk to Luigi in a minute, but let's go and... Oh, the mopeds are here. I'm sure we're going to need that sooner than later. You'll notice something very, very particular about the new items available for sale here. They've got some new products, and new products do they have. They have power moons, and they have a whole assortment of new outfits that are ridiculously expensive. For the love of God, I mean, they're cool, and there's definitely no shortage of customization that goes into these. But good God damn, brother, did we need to have so much grinding time? So in between episodes, I will be finding ways of scrounging up some coins for myself, and that way we can at least have a different outfit for each episode, even though there's no shortage of them. I do think I will probably be able to beat the rest of the post game without changing my outfit multiple times in a single episode. I mean, they're cool. I mean, why wouldn't you want the zombie outfit? And by the time this series actually is finished, the Santa outfit might be reasonable, but 8-Cap Mario, I don't know, maybe we'll buy a few things here and there, but as it stands, don't let your money get maxed out, all right? That's all I can say. So something that was sorely missing in our outfit wardrobe was the musicians' outfits, because they were dressed fly as hell, and I guess our retro pastiche numbers are ideally performed at a simulated construction site. I'll also take the hat, and we'll wear that too. I love Bowser's outfit here too, which is just so cute. Like, I mean, I don't know why I said cute, but like, look at it, he's got little spiky armbands, and then he's got the hat. I don't know, I think it's cute. But as far as other things are concerned, I guess we'll also go ahead and take the power moon. We lose the one life up heart that we had carried for the entirety of the game. It is no longer in our possession. They demoted us, they debuffed us. But you can now buy tons and tons of power moons if you want. I have no idea why you'd want to do that, but look at us. Oh my God, I'm feeling so beautiful, so sexy, so soulful, so musical. But yeah, make sure your money does not hit 9,999, otherwise you are just going to be wasting coins. Now for the moment of the hour, we have the 64 nostalgic outfits, and we're going to need these. I hate to say it, I mean, obviously you want to see it, and that's what I've been leading up this entire time for, so there we have it. We are now decked out in our most nostalgic gear, and we'll go ahead and... Oh, I'm short by one. Really, brother? All right, we'll get those later. and just make this as productive a visit as we can. Because ladies and gentlemen, it's a flashback to the past. In the name of Mario, oh my god, he's beautiful. Mario looks pretty good through these nostalgia-tinted glasses, I'm not gonna lie. As far as what is on top of the crazy cap shop is concerned, it's our old friend Captain Toad, and he's excited to be back home because he's seen things from a whole new point of view, which honestly is to be expected. He'll never hang up his adventuring hat because, well, who could? But at least he's got one more Power Moon for us. Please and thank you. Oh, forever onward, Captain Toad, in that little pose. Oh, he's so adorable. So I know you're all probably wondering why the heck we haven't been able to, head inside of the castle yet. And I do want to save that for a moment where we plan on ending the episode, just because there's something in there that is going to take forever and a half to do. So first and foremost, I'm going to go and steal your motor scooter, friend. I didn't have to go to the moped store for this. Because unsurprisingly, we actually do need this particular one in order to reach this amazing star. Because believe it or not, we are going through the Goomba Woods, and they are annoying as hell. But you would not be able to make it without some Action Jackson driving shots. So thank you, fellas. I do appreciate it. So there is another freaking sheep here, which is amazing. And there's a seed that we should probably go ahead and sprout. But yes, of course, we are going to have to stack these lovely gooms at some point. We do need to make sure that a couple of things are done first, so I'm just going to go and make my way up here. Oh, whoop, there you go. Attaboy, Mario. And let me see. There was definitely something over here. So Goombette is going to be somewhere over there. I don't think she has spawned in just yet. But there is a Toad over here who seems to be guarding a door of some sort. So there she is. She's like, why is there a creepy plumber coming towards me? Why isn't it a massive tower of Goombas? Well, you seem to be wearing a Mario hat, which is adorable as hell, but yeah, I miss my blocky polygonal self too, but I've been working on myself, and honestly, I think you should too. Oh yeah, I'm so classic. I can go right on in, just like the good old days. Welcome, my friends, to Big Boo's courtyard. Instead of ghosts, we're now going to be haunted by a bunch of mysterious treasure chests that if we don't hit them in the right order, then we'll probably be exercised against our will, and it's generally not a good idea. I think, let's go with this one first. Okay, good. There was like a slight delay, so I wasn't entirely certain, but they do like to give you the old rigmarole to get around here. And do them in the right order. Where you would normally enter Big Boo's haunt is obviously going to be the last one because it's just that poetic. But we can do a nice little swing and an arm flail and summon our new power star, moon, and yes, you guessed it, but we can go and throw that right there. Grab ourselves another one. We're so close. Thank you for that. We're sopping wet, but at least we're totally classic, and for that I can appreciate all of our sound effects. Oh, it's so good. I also love the effect of the 2D sprites still maintaining like their parallax movement to them. It's very Doom-esque, but I just love how it just follows you very creepily. But you can still, do all manners of flips off of it and stuff. So we have one of these for some reason. I don't know why there is inexplicably a rock here. It gives me a heart. That's adorable. And there's also a sign over here. I'm very curious though. Let's see if I can't mess it up. All right, let's get up nice and close. There we are. The letter I is visible, but the dive jump. So now we're gonna start learning about slightly more advanced techniques, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but we'll probably end up failing to demonstrate this in all manners. And also, I don't think there was anything up here. I'm sure someone's probably explored this place like crazy, but it is not going to be me, and it's certainly not going to be today. As far as things are concerned, though, I do think we'll probably end up winding down here fairly soon. We have the other side of this area over here, which we didn't explore much of. There's more sheep and more coins to grab. But this is essentially the other side of where the sheep corral would be. And yeah, it's just overall fairly straightforward and pedantic. I think this is another source of debauchery for us, which I don't know why you guys are hiding here. Thought the groundkeeper was supposed to do their jobs, keeping you all out of here. And I know we do have some telescopes, but not really a whole lot to look at. I will go into here though, just because I like to be distracted by things. And this seems like one of the more unusual note collecting games, because you literally set me up to just go straight back outside, which is fine and all, but just weird that once we head out here, there's gonna be even more. So don't go back in on accident, because it's very easy to do. And roll them up. Ooh, it's beautiful. God, I wish my left thumb didn't suck so much. But we got another moon. I've taken some notes around the well, which, speaking of, I will be doing the well in the next episode. I kind of want to take another crack at it because it's been a couple weeks since the last time I've done it, and it is extremely annoying. Oh my god. Let me tell you something about frustration and paranoia. Goombet can also help elaborate on that. So you might have noticed there are a ton of floating apples all over the place and very realistic looking koi fish. That I can't exactly attest to, but we'll get into what those incredible fruits have for us in the future. In the future? Nah, we won't make that work. We won't even make it happen. But unfortunately, Nintendo lost the license on how to drain the moat from Nintendo 64, so we have to do it a slightly different fashion this time. And somebody's slamming a door up there. At least it sounded like it. Alright, but we got these pegs, so we'll go ahead and clog these up and let nature do its thing. We even get the sound effect and a shot of Mario still swimming in midair. Lovely. So, we've got some action over there. That is good. Those must be 20-minute spawners or something. I don't know. We'll grab these. And, oh, you're going to tell me where the captain went? Already met up with them. No worries. We're all friends here in the Mushroom Kingdom, unless you happen to be a Goomba. We already talked about this, didn't we? Did we do all this already? Did we talk to you about picture perfect shenanigans? Yeah. Picture match in the Cloud Kingdom is not very fun. I do not appreciate that minigame in the slightest, but we will eventually need to do that as we commandeer a tower of Goombas. It's kind of annoying because they just love to chase us down, and there's also a tower of 3, but I just find that they just are the worst at like jumping, or at least registering when I do like the high jump. It's like, I wish they just made that a button. Thank you. It's like you have to jump at them, but not too much, otherwise you bonk. And then you can't jump too high because then you jump over them because they are bum rushing you. Thank you. So, how many do we got on here? It looks like 9. Any other takers? Want to go meet up with the fabulous Goombet? I'm sure there is. She's quite famous around these parts, being, you know, the sole Goombet survivor of the massacre of 96. Is that really everyone? Okay. Well, we can double up on some stuff here. Just make sure not to fall into the drink, because otherwise you were going to be in a spot of danger. So hold on, did we do this? I don't think we planted a flower garden. I can't believe I already forgot. No, we didn't. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking of the most efficient way of going about showing off everything in this area, and I did a couple of other test recordings, and I just could not find a way to make it work, but this is my first go of the day, and we can go and scare the hell out of this poor soul and grab ourselves, oh my god, ripping through the fabric of time and reality, the Toad Defender. But it's just been frustrating because there's so much here that you want to explore and look at and see, and I just can't find a way to do that efficiently without going over the same thing multiple times. So that part sucks. Hello. It is so good to see you, ma'am. Oh, and she's happy to see us. Little does she know. Should I just do the thing now? There you go. Oh, she wasn't even paying attention. Her eyes were closed. Can you do that again, please? There we go. Can I? Oh, I was hoping I could get up there. How about this? Ugh. Oh no, not the bonks. Anything but the bonks. Is this really too high for me? All right, sorry, ma'am. I keep making you phase in and out of existence, but I am simply a terrible jump. But we found love at Peach's castle, and it had nothing to do with Mario. Instead, he decided to take advantage of a lonely group of Goombas and then take advantage of their hospitality in their woods. Grab some of these, and was there anything else that we needed to show before ending things off? I mean, obviously still a lot, but I do know that I wanted to end on one thing, and that thing, my friends, is the roof. Oh yeah, we're going there. And I'm sure there's probably some ways that you can devise yourself onto getting up there, but this, I think, is the developer intended method, is that mannequin boy. But before I forget, I'm gonna grab these, and we'll bounce on back. Because unfortunately, Happy can't come with us. We gotta retire him, and we'll make these steps appear so that we can make it up here. And I'm pretty sure you mostly have to do this every time you come on up, but very generous with the time limit. And even more generous with the purple coins they give us here. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, the rumors were true. I guess there was not really any way of not spoiling this at some point, but Yoshi is indeed in this game, even if the heavy-handed house hint over there wasn't any indication of it. The one bummer about it all is the fact that you cannot ride the dinosaur. And yes, he is a dinosaur and not a dragon. So instead, we have to possess him, just like we do everything else, and work on our flutter jumps just a little bit. I think we can mostly get some stuff up here, right? Like, there's like a lot of invisible coinage up here. I'm sure it's probably Peach's lunch money from when she was a toddler, you know, having to make her hourly wages via amateur kart racing. God, this slope is extremely annoying. Holy hell. Oh, but there's little... Oh, thank you for letting me lick you, Peach. The only time to let that happen. So the purpose of the tongue, is so that you can collect certain items, but also so you can fling to things and not quite make it up here just yet. Fuck you, Yoshi. I'm sorry. I'll grab you again in a minute. But perched on the castle roof is another moon, and we'll go and grab you up right here. So, I've been unintentionally making these videos a bit longer than normal, so I'm trying to be more cognizant of that, but I hope you guys don't mind that a lot of videos lately have been like in the 30-minute range, and I truly have just like lost track of time. Oh, by the way, you dive once you get out of your tongue animation, so that part's kind of annoying, but at least I think, hold on, if I jump from here. You also can't do very many moves with Yoshi. You can't triple jump, and you can do a side jump, I think, but it's like overall just not super great. If you go up here, we can go and, well, miss these. They do have these little windows for you to help yourself up. Okay, that's just not gonna help now, is it? I'm gonna have to do it from over there, but next time on Super Mario Odyssey, we continue the adventure with Yoshi, and we see what the rest of the castle area has to offer. We're essentially done with most of the major things, but there's still a few hidden areas with surprisingly difficult challenges inside, and I might just go ahead and record that now. I feel like I'm in a pretty good mood, so, well, for recording at least. Take care, everybody, and I will see you here in the next one. Oh, man. We have missed you, my old friend, Mr. Yoshi.